Hey guys, welcome to another game tips video, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get a pretty decent army at the start of Mount & Blade Warband. Okay, so when you start Mount & Blade Warband, you're going to be a party of probably well, at the start one person. Well, right now I've got 96, that's because, you know, it's my game. So you'll probably start around somewhere in a city. If you start with Kingdom of Swadia, you'll probably start around here. You know, you'll be asked to do some missions. You'll be asked to kill some bandits and stuff. It's nothing. You won't get far by doing that mission, but it's always a good start. So you know, you do that mission. You know, it tells you to go to a few villages and stuff. You know, you ask for volunteers and stuff. You don't have to start in Swadia. You can start really anywhere in any of these factions. So this is my game. There's meant to be another faction here. Some other faction. One here too. I just took them over. So say you start around here, right? So you know, you go into the city. You know, you're gonna be in the tavern, and there's just gonna be some old guy. You know, he's just gonna be asking you, can you do a favor for me and stuff. So once you do that mission, it'll tell you to go out to, you know, like one of these villages. You recruit volunteers. Sadly, no one wants to join my party for some reason. Once you get a few volunteers, so you're like 7s, right? You know, you gotta upgrade them. Right now, sorry about that. Right now, these are the recruits we found. They're pretty bad. I mean, they're just like the bandits you find. So what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to go and find some enemies. So if you click Control T, it'll show you every single thing on the map, like every army, everything. It's a cheat, but it's quite a, you know, it's not really it'll help you a lot. Like, it helped me a lot, that's for sure. So you gotta find an army, you know, probably like around 11 people. You're not going to be able to take on around 22, you know, 20, 30, 32 people at the start. You're gonna have to fight and find someone very small. Once you do that, you know, fight them. It's my army. It's, you know, you won't be able to get these troops because I am using a mod. You'll be able to get Swadian Knights, which are just pretty much just them, but not as good. But they're, you know, they're pretty good. So slash these guys. One man will take care of it for me. And here's a tip: don't go a female because it's not as good, because the respect level in the game. You don't get as much respect as from people if you're a female. So, yeah, if you want a harder game, go female. But if you want an easier game, and, you know, you pretty much just get more charisma for some reason. I don't know why. But so once you've done your fighting, these guys, well, haven't leveled up yet. But so what you're gonna need to do is you're just gonna need to keep going around, looking for little people, chipping them off, keep winning until these guys level up. So I'm just gonna speed level them up just to show you. So they level up like that. So Control X is on this screen is to level someone up, like speed level. So once you do that, you know, these guys, you know, you just keep leveling them until you get to strongmen and to horsemen. You're gonna want some horsemen at the start. See, so these are some knights. These are okay. So these are just some knights. They're really good. So what you're gonna need to do is, once you've done that, you're gonna have, so every time you kill like a few armies and, you know, you think you need more men, just keep going to villages. Just keep going to villages and asking for recruits. Sadly, no one wants to join mine, but people would want to join yours when you start off, because you don't have any problem with them. So once you do that, and you keep upgrading your men to knights, you're gonna want a fair bit of knights. And keep in mind, do cost a fair bit of money. So you're gonna have to get, you know. So I wouldn't get them all the way to knights at the start. I'll probably try and get them to strongmen, right? Or horsemen, sorry. So once you've done that, you got a fair few men. You think you're good enough. So yeah, you think you're good enough. You think you're good enough. So what you gotta do is you gotta go to a castle, right? Anyone, go inside. You gotta try and find the king of a faction you want to join, because the key to this game is joining a faction. Right, so, you know, this girl here, you know, it's gonna be like, what up? Gonna go find her. So, find the king, right? I don't know where he is. So, say you found the king, right? Because I am a king of my own faction. You gotta go up to him and say, you want to pledge allegiance, or you want to, like, I wanna, join your kingdom. And you gotta make sure you have enough renown to be able to. I'd recommend 500 plus. So so you got to keep killing bandits until you get 500 renown, or, you know, respect points, pretty much. Once you've done that, he'll accept you. And if he doesn't, it's okay. You just keep getting more renown until he does. So once you've done that, this is where you make the real money. You go to a village, take hostile action, burn the village, find the village and raise it. You gotta make sure you do this, but you gotta make sure because once you join a faction, whatever faction they're at war with will have their own, like, men. See, like them, that's one man, but we're not at war with them. So you gotta make sure you don't get sneaked on by other men. So once you do this, you collect all their stuff. It's really good because you make a lot of money over this, and it's also good because you get food from it if you don't have enough money to buy food for your men. So it's always good to get money for your men, because the better, I'm pretty sure it's the better the moral. Like, this guy's low for some reason. See, these guys are high. So the higher they are, the better they do in fighting, I'm pretty sure. So once you do this, you know, you go to the marketplace, you sell all your stuff that you earned. You gotta make sure that you don't sell too much to one guy, because down in the corner you'll see how much money they have. So you gotta make sure you don't spend or sell that much, like over that much. See, this person has a lot of money, so I can just go ham and sell whatever the hell I want. Always make sure you keep a few things, like some sausages or something. I like to keep cheese and bread. Bread I find is not the best. Well, yeah, I don't know why, but whenever my men eat bread, it seems they don't like it. So make sure you have, like, you know, well, I usually like to have a different variety of foods. So once you do that, you're gonna have some dinner. You're gonna have some money. You're good. So once you keep killing those bandits, you level up your men. Yeah, they're good. So you gotta make sure they get to knights or, like, horsemen, because you want to get some good cavalry at the start of the game. You're not gonna want to get some sort of like bowmen and only have, like, crossbowmen and archers, because they're not really the best at hand-to-hand combat. Like, see, I'll try and get a skirmisher for you. I don't even see any melee weapon on them, so I really suggest getting just some horsemen or knights at the start of the game. So once you do that, you keep raiding the towns or the villages for the faction that you're with. You'll get money. You'll upgrade your troops. Your troops will skill up. If you're not doing the cheat I'm doing, they will skill up on their own, and they will be able to get to knight level if you just keep killing bandits, like, or looters or something. Or if you think you're good enough, you can go up against one of the enemy vassals yourselves. Now, if you go on my other video, you'll be able to see how to get a vassal for your own kingdom, or even in your party. You don't even have to make them a vassal. Like, they're good because you can buy their own gear. You can buy gear for them, and, like, well, you know, weapons and armor, and you can give them horses and stuff. But you gotta make sure their skills are up enough too. So, like, these guys are just like the vassals, but you can't like equip gear for them and stuff. They come with their own gear. So let's just, so this is one of the enemies parties, Kingdom of Swadi's parties. I think, in my opinion, Kingdom of Swadi is the best troops out of everyone for cavalry. It's like Swadi Knights are pretty damn good. So I'm just gonna use a cheat and just kill them all, because for the sake of the video. There we go. And the cheat was just Control Alt F4. I'll probably make a another video on like all the cheats in the game and stuff. So they keep spawning in. I'm just gonna click Control Alt F4, Control Alt F4. So keep dying. You know, your men are happy. I haven't killed all of them yet. I'll do it again. So if you, even if you just here, even if you can't even see them, just Control Alt F4. They're dead. Your men will start cheering, and then you're good. I think they still get the level up. They still get XP even if you do this. So it's a good way. Just if you're cheating, and even if like if you win the battle too, you'll still get XP, obviously. So you're good. It doesn't actually kill them when you do that. It actually lets you take them as prisoner, so you can really take like everyone as prisoner. Like these are all vassals. Like I got the king of their faction as prisoner, so they're pretty weak right now. Plus they're getting attacked by all corners. So once you got all your men, just keep upgrading them. And I really think that we should always have a few, so at the start you're probably going to round a cap of like 50 men, I reckon. I think a good steady thing is like 30 horsemen, like I don't think you should really get mercenary horsemen because they're okay, but they cost a lot of money. So I recommend just going out and leveling them up, like just going to a village. See, these guys, they're good, they're better than these guys, and they only cost 3 dinar more than them, like weekly wage. So that's always good. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.